maniacs. I'm designed and built to bully effeminate men. We come from the bottom, and he raises us up, and he cleans us off. And from that point forward, I'll be walking clean. Dog. Damn. Doodle flavored trickle. Dog. Laying on your back, spreading your leg. Dog. I know, pray when I see it. Dog. Damn. I've been a predator all my damn life. I'm built different, dog. We ain't the same. I'll touch him anytime I feel like it. I'm touching him now.
Hold up, hold up, hold the hell up. I didn't want to forget those bargain bin fluffers who calls themselves detractors. No, not all of you, fam. Season motherfucking 2.
I need my boyfriend. Spread your leg, dog. I need my boyfriend. Laying on your back, dog. I need my boyfriend. Spread your leg, dog. I need my boyfriend. For a train being run on effeminate men, dog. I need my boyfriend. Spread your leg. I need my boyfriend. For a train being run on effeminate men.
Hey fam, it's your girl Samantha. I got a favor to ask of you. The Sinner's Commentary is a labor of love from Eric to you. It would be awesome sauce to show your love by exercising your right by clicking the like button. Show YouTube that Eric's content is worth it by subscribing to the channel.
Mark my fucking words. I'm coming for you. I'm gonna find out who the fuck you are. You motherfucker. You are fucked. Clip this one, bitches. Mark my fucking words. I'm coming for you. You are fucked. And you are done. I'm coming for you. Coming for you. I'm coming for you.
Sound good?
Coming for you.
Fair enough?
Coming for you.
Alright.
You need Jesus. Please talk about boys. Dog. I'm looking. Please talk about punk ass bitches. I'm looking. We come from the bottom, and he cleans us off, and he raises us up. Raises us up. A man can lay with a man, but it's reached a point of, I believe, sexual attraction for Philip.
Enough with the being completely unfair to me and trying to make it out like I'm a villain. Go fuck yourselves. Literally, lick the shit in my asshole. I don't care about any of you. You're all insignificant humans. None of you will ever do anything with your lives. Get fucked.
Sir, this is a Wendy's.
Mark my fucking words. I'm coming for you.
Bloodshed and bullets.
You are fucked. And you are done. I'm coming for you.
On diarrhea day, dog.
Mark my fucking words. I'm coming for you.
Doodle flavored trickle.
You are fucked. And you are done. I'm coming for you. Coming for you. Coming for you.
Sound good?
Coming for you. Coming for you. Turn on the oven. Coming for you. Coming for you. Coming for you.
I was muted. Hey, everybody. I am coming to you tonight with a new audio interface. I was previously using a, $30 audio interface from 10 years ago. It was a USB 2 piece of junk. And now I stepped up to one of the audio interfaces that I would be proud to use professionally, so you should be hearing a warmer, more robust sound. So hope that is the case. Big ups everybody for coming out. Gonna go from the bottom up. I think this is this is Dare Bear. What's up, Dare Bear? What's up, Reap You Out? Look, what's up, Punish Lasagna? What's up, Nerd Brew? What's up, D-Dog? Thanks for the cheering to push to 1K, dude. I appreciate it. Big ups, Game Master. Big ups, Albania M. Uriana. I think so. Big ups, David. Big ups, Punish Lasagna again. Appreciate you all. Yeah, I don't look like Mike Klum. He has a lot more hair than me. I have this weird thing where my hair has gotten quite long, so it's kind of just like swooping to one side. I need a haircut, but we'll get there. Big ups, Almighty Bree. Big reason I wanted to hang out tonight was hello, Visible Dimwit. Hello. Big reason I wanted to hang out tonight was I wanted to just make sure that my audio interface doesn't sound like garbage. And I also wanted to watch. Actually, there are two new DSP throwback videos, both at 30 frames per second. So I figured we would watch those. Oh, Reap, come on. You can't do Lefty like that. I appreciate you saying I'm the better half of the channel, which may be true, depending on who you talk to. But Lefty is my friend. You can't talk to him like that. Anyway, let's get into it. I'm going to make myself smaller here. And we're going to watch this DSP throwback video. This is Final Fantasy 13. Look at this title. Look at this title, dude. This title is a mess. Final Fantasy 13 2010 PS3 playthrough part 5. It becomes a love story. Introducing Paradigm Shift. What does this title even mean? What's up, Dayglow? What's up, Renee? Yeah, I don't even know what this title means. I'm hoping without the extra frame interpolation, because I think this is one of the ones where okay, yeah, this did not receive AI frame rate upscaling. So this is one of the ones where they still use some kind of bullshit AI upscaler, but it's 30 frames instead of 60. So let's see how this gets on, shall we? Let's fucking go.
Alright, he's almost done. One more round, he should be dead.
I will say from the jump, this looks better. This looks better than the ghosted 60 frames per second footage. The issue is... See that? Here, let's go back. I spotted something. Let's see who else notices it. Probably Dayglow. But if you notice here,
Smash
it gets
that
real.
Button. How many people say smash
Thank you
that
for
sub
subbing,
button?
64 nerd. If you notice here, when it gets really bright, the AI starts to falter a little bit. This gets really bright. The letters start to chunk up when there's a change in brightness and focus. Like, you can barely tell that this says attack, and you can barely tell that this says the word resonant. I don't know if it's just the font that they used. This AI is having a lot of trouble, but it seems like with sudden exposure shifts and brightness shifts, the text gets all fucked up and like kind of blocky. It's really, really weird, dude. Yeah, it is kind of like fake HDR, Nerd Brew. That's what it feels like, because this here, I'll go back here. This feels like
Oh, of course.
like it feels like it's like that little flash here. Let me see if I can get a good freeze frame on it. Like, this looks like a flashbang right here. And with this giant flash, you see ghosting here, and you see this is supposed to say target, I think, but it looks like the word tarot. Yeah, when there's a sudden flash, this doesn't really know what to do. I honestly think, because I'm someone that used to do VHS restoration, I used to do VHS and like film restoration professionally. Like, people would take to me old like VHSs or like 8mm I would just run it through a deck, and I would do manual shot for shot color correction, white balance, and basically exposure toning. And it's a very arduous process, but I would basically sit for every shot change and like manually through the human touch figure out how all of this shit goes. Because when you feed it through an AI, this is what you get. This doesn't even look like the word target, it looks like the word tarot. So this, and lightning doesn't quite look like lightning. You see what I'm saying here? It looks really fucked up. What's up, Nugs? Thanks for coming, dude. But this does look better.
Fucking potion first. Holy shit.
This looks better.
Artificial difficulty, my favorite. I got 5 stars. Woohoo! And a doctor's code.
And there's something that doesn't sound right about the audio. This is going to sound stupid of me to say because obviously it does, but it sounds unnatural to me in a way that's kind of uncanny. My ears, I can't describe what my ears find wrong with his voice, but the way whatever compressor or echo cancellation they ran this through, something feels very wrong about it. I might have words further down the line, but
don't know what the fuck that is.
See, like this. This is a good example of AI not knowing what to do with brightness shifts. It doesn't know. It literally doesn't know whether there is white, black, or yellow in this frame. So it just checkerboards it frame by frame by frame until eventually it lands on something that resembles a solid shape, and that's this. It doesn't make sense. You know what? Nerd Brew, that's right. This is like a pirated movie. This feels like someone sitting with a handy cam in the back of a theater. That's what this feels like. It feels so fucked up. What's up, Tim Snake? Hey, guy with 2 names. I know, all the colors. And like, this is too dark. Like, this is way too dark. The AI is leading these shots to a place where it's either too blown out to watch or too dark to see, too low key to see. It's either way too blown out and white, or it's too low key and dark for it to be readable. Like this in my opinion, we're only 59 seconds in. This in my opinion would cause an incredible amount of visual fatigue. Well, as I said, as someone who used to do restoration of like old fucking tapes, your main goal is to color balance, color correct, white balance, and also take out the giant shifts between light and dark, between weird shots from like ancient cameras. AI is not cutting it.
This is interesting.
What's going on?
Because this is unwatchable.
Where's the fucking clock?
This is just unwatchable. Like this is starting to hurt my eyes a little bit.
It's an ad for new Dentine Ice. Fall C edition.
Yeah, the 60 frames are just dog shit. Yeah, Reap, you raise a good point. Honestly, DSP would have been better off to pay someone to manually restore these, because there's ways to make these look better. Like I bet I could drop originals into a Premiere timeline, or you probably could, or Dayglow probably could, and make them look a lot better if you just spent time changing white balance and exposure, pretty much. It's really bad.
Why does it sound like a fucking church? There's no church here.
He rage quit Resident Evil 0?
Every time there's a Japanese game, I swear to God.
He soft locked himself. Well, yeah, that's the thing about those old Resident Evil games. It's very easy to soft lock yourself.
Well, now they're all fucked.
Alright, I have to stop pausing. I have to stop pausing or we'll be here all night. I just wanted to watch this video and see that my new audio interface was configured correctly. I think it sounds good. If it sounds like dog shit, you guys can tell me. But I think this new interface sounds good. Do you want me to try again or call? Really? Okay, I might have to go back and watch that guy with two names. Holy shit. He is hopeless. If he can't beat a game he's already played before, all right, we're getting derailed. Gotta just watch this fucking thing.
The Ice Age.
Yeah, the visuals do still look like trash. Yeah, anybody that says it doesn't sound good, you're banned. Which is a total lefty philosophy. That's what lefty would say. Honestly, I was using a $20 interface from literally 2010. And it is amazing how much better the technology has gotten. Holy shit. Like this showed up in the mail shortly after I finished work tonight, and then I went out, got it, plugged it into my PC, installed the drivers, and I sound like a different person. Oh my god.
Oh, I still have no fucking clue what's happening here.
Oh, guy with two names is constantly trying to derail everything. He is a chronic derailer.
And I was afraid. When the future was clear, and it hurt to see.
When the future was
Wait, did you guys hear that? I'm gonna go back. Listen, try and listen to the choral music in the background for a sec. Here, it's not seeking the way I want it to seek. Or yeah, maybe it is. Tell me if you hear it.
When the future was clear, and it hurt to see.
When the future was.
Did you hear that? The echo cancellation software, whatever they ran it through, is picking up the background choral music as noise. Listen again.
The future was clear, and it hurt to see.
Here, maybe.
How exciting.
When I couldn't see a future.
Hear how the choir voice goes, ah, and then it like crackles out? The software thinks that shit's noise. Oh my god.
I was afraid. When the future was clear, and it hurt to see.
Well, yeah, the thing is, so R-Master, you're right. It does sound doubled. The thing is, the music was echoing against his back wall or something, because usually when you have the doubling sounds or the phase sound, it's when music bounces off parallel walls, back walls. He recorded this in his Connecticut condo, which had no sound baffling and parallel walls. So the sound was feeding back into the camera mic, picking up as an echo. So the echo cancellation pinged it as noise when it actually was like the intended consequence of his recording setup. So DSP fucked himself from day one with this shit. He should not be reposting this.
When the future was clear, I used Clearasil.
And lose myself in happier days.
Goddamn puberty, I hate zits. Of course, why not?
He sounds so bored. Like, the fact that anybody would think that this legacy content was good
oh my God.
or worth saving, he just sounds bored, man.
Shit. This plot's awful.
Yeah, dude, you can hear it with most of the music, actually. It thinks the music is noise. Listen. When the music comes in, listen real close.
Oh my God. How many years did I wait to play this fucking horse shit? This plot's awful.
Yeah, did you hear the piano? But it's canceling out itself. Oh my God. How many years did I wait to play this fucking horse shit? He has not changed. This makes me want to go play Final Fantasy X, actually. Final Fantasy X is my favorite Final Fantasy game. Fuck you. Fight me. The Magnificent Jack Shot Mark III. Let's go.
Day 11, the seaside city of Bottom.
Badum. Yeah, Nugs, I love Final Fantasy X. It's great. Lulu is my wife.
What the fuck are those things?
How'd that happen?
Oh, Iviga is a Final Fantasy X man?
Oh my God,
Okay.
comparison.
I respect that.
No, but I want to.
Okay.
Where the fuck are we?
So, fucking Ironcast Knight. Hold on. Where's my, I like Blitzball. I'm a Blitzball apologist, okay? I like Blitzball. Give me some underwater math soccer. Let's fucking go.
Esther, she said she'd be at the usual place.
Yeah, satellite style internet. You know what I'm talking about. I got, when I was 12 or whenever that game came out, I was literally addicted to Blitzball.
Usual place.
I collected all the players. I won all the tournaments.
What the fuck is that in that drink, dude? Looks like a big phallus.
Yeah, Blitzball
punch my
rules,
fucking fist
Snugs.
together so I look like I'm tough. Because all cool guys punch their fists together. Sarah,
Now
how your
this
hair
color,
extensions doing?
this color change, I don't know if that's an aesthetic thing or if the AI is doing it, so I'm gonna try and ignore that.
I can tell my sister.
But it looks wrong. Whatever it is, it looks wrong.
She'll be so mad, knowing I hid it from her.
Don't worry. I'll take the blame for you.
That's right. Our love cannot be a secret any longer.
You know, you should ask for something bigger.
Oh, Troy
These
Baker.
are
Big ups, Troy
wish-granting
Baker.
Fireworks, like in the stories.
Oh yeah, the stories.
Recognize him
About the
anyway.
wish-granting fireworks I hear all the time. What the fuck is he talking about?
Okay,
When you wish upon
so
a
it's actually doing a
firework-
pretty good job here.
They become crystal and gain eternal life.
But this does not look amazing, and it is not
Well,
direct
they gave
capture
you
quality. I
some
don't know what the
clue about
fuck
what
he's
you're
talking
supposed
about.
to do.
Thank you for the membership.
Treyan, thank you for re-upping your membership.
We'll figure
Happy
this
5
thing
months,
out.
dude.
You will never be one of those monsters.
Until 10 minutes ago, when you got
Will I be
in the
crystal?
dirt.
What? What was that?
This thing out. You will never be one of those monsters.
Until 10 minutes ago, when you got
Will I be
in the
crystal?
dirt.
Did he just like have a seizure? This sounds like a seizure to me. We might have to slow this down. I'm gonna slow this down to at least say, oh. So this is at 1440p. Did he watch Taken L's? Did he watch Taken L's? Because I told them to re-upload it at 1440p to get, or no, did he watch the Tractor Beam the other day? I forgot. No, it was on, no, because I haven't streamed in like a week. I was talking to Snood on Detractor Beam, and I was telling them they should re-upload it at 1440p because they'll get the higher bit rate, and now they are. But I've derailed myself from my fucking derailment. So let's play this back at half speed and see if we can see what he said.
You will never be one of those monsters.
Until 10 minutes ago, when you got
Will I be
in the
crystal?
dirt.
Until 10 minutes ago when you got indupter. Okay. He was so fucking... This was prime drunk side Phil. I want everybody to remember that. This was prime fucking drunk side Phil. This is probably the drunkest he'd ever been. This was his most drunk, most unhinged.
Satellite?
Yeah, the finger is in 3D.
Yesterday
Good
at the
catch,
store.
D-Dog.
Tender moments.
Oh yeah, he's drinking.
Wow, you wasted all your money on that.
He's
stupid
drinking
shit
low-key
instead of an
NY.
engagement ring?
He's drinking.
I hope you like it.
Fuck you, asshole. Diamond fucking ring. I told you 3 times already.
They love this.
Either commit or let me go.
His current fans love
I will
this.
stand by you. No matter what
Oh,
happens,
God.
I'm yours forever.
I'll stand by you.
Yeah, shout out satellites. That's right.
Stand by you.
I only...
The worst dialogue ever in any game.
Will you marry me?
Suck a ball. That's not an engagement ring, you doofus. That's a fucking necklace.
She said yes!
Now, guys. He's mocking this proposal, but I actually wonder how his proposal to Kat went. God, that should have been a fanfic. His proposal to Catherine Burnell. I gotta make that. I'll make that. Carry on. Oh!
Oh wait, I thought
Ironcast Knight. That is the real question. How was his proposal to Leanna? Please don't leave me, instead marry me? That is the bigger question, Ironcast Knight. Now you're asking the real fucking questions. How was his proposal to Leanna? Because that was technically a thing. God. I guess I'll make both of those then.
you asked if we're to go see Avatar with you again.
Because I'm working on more Tales from the Vortex audio stuff, so, and that could be one of them.
All that took place inside of this giant snow globe.
This looks decent. Again, I think this is as good as it's gonna look. I don't see anything egregious about the way the AI is handling this particular scene.
It's Easter egg painting extreme.
Oh, D-Dog. With the member bomb. Thank you for the bomb, D-Dog. I've changed. Please marry me.
Thank you for the membership.
That's correct. Big ups, Nugs, for getting the bomb.
I wish that you would say yes.
Thank you for the membership.
Wow.
Big up, Sonic.
Because everyone usually wishes no.
Maybe they'll grant
Thank you
mine,
for the
too.
membership.
Big ups,
You'll
TCC.
become rich and I'll get half.
Have the courage to tell Lightning that I've become
Thank you for the
OC.
membership.
Hey.
Big ups,
Our engagement
QB113.
is way bigger news.
Thank you for the membership.
Big ups, Seal.
Oh man, I can't wait to see her face.
Thank you for the membership.
Big ups, TJX.
Yeah.
Wow. This is really
Thank you for the
boring and
membership.
stupid.
Big ups, Reyes
Fucking Greece at this
NHC.
point. You're the one that I
Thank you for the
want.
membership.
Big ups, Dan Dark.
Thank you for the membership.
Big ups, Jack Skellington.
Oh, what is this shit they're playing?
Thank you for the membership.
Big ups, Stevie James.
Hey, Snow.
This looks and sounds okay.
Within. What the? Oh! He said, what the fuck?
This is supposed to be like an emotional moment.
She tried to kiss me. What a bitch. You gotta be careful. I don't want to catch cooties.
He just sucks any sort of emotional gravity out of everything.
Our own private heaven.
Is this what it's like to make whoopee?
Yes, Nuclear Detractor. He is so obviously uncomfortable by anything that resembles like true romance, or even just when people want to fuck. Like there's games that are like there's moments in games where stuff is non-romantic and like people just want to fuck. Like Nora from Atomic Heart when she's literally just a fridge that wants to fuck. He doesn't know what to do. Oh, look at this. I don't know if this artifacting here is like, well, let's let it play. If it's part of, nah, it looks like it's part of the thing, actually.
And no man actually
I'm not gonna lie, this is looking decent. This is actually looking pretty decent. I'll give it to the upscaler.
cares about this fucking scene. Only women. And since only 3 women bought this game, why the fuck are we watching this?
What? Wait, so he's implying that only women like romantic scenes? No, that's not true. And he's implying that only 3 women bought Final Fantasy 13? That's also factually not true.
Now she's crying. Oh my god, she's bipolar.
What? He's never been in a situation where like you've gone through something and you're laughing and then he's never had that emotion where like something significant happens to you, you laugh about it, and then you kind of cry when you realize what it means. God, that doesn't mean you're bipolar. Sometimes you laugh and cry. Honestly, like from an emotional perspective, there's not that much of a difference between laughing and crying sometimes. I've been so I've had days in my life that are so fucked when I know I should be crying, but I don't feel like crying, that I laugh instead. Because in the words of my girlfriend, sometimes laughing is all you have, which is like a very wise thing that she said once when we were having just like a really, really bad day. We both had like shitty days at work or whatever. And then we had both figured out we got COVID, and then she just started laughing. And I was like, why are you laughing? And she's like, well, sometimes laughing is the only thing you have. And DSP wouldn't understand that.
Wow, I should have skipped that fucking scene, but I just know I'm gonna skip.
Yeah, Nerd Brew. I absolutely like kind of shed a tear if I'm super. Whoa, dude, this is incredible. Come on, YouTube. YouTube doesn't like when you scrub back frame by frame. It does it.
Explains what's going on, even though
I
kind of know myself that I'm never gonna figure out what's going on.
Oh God, that's like a flashbang, dude. That's like a... Oh, I know what happened. I know what happened. I think I know why we got the flashbang effect. You see this? See the pixels? This black screen it's crushed. So the exposure balance or whatever they ran it through fucking crushed this like black slate right here and brought the exposure up like as high as it could. And then when we got this white flash, it couldn't compensate. And I bet that's what Phil's camera did too. I bet Phil's camera also was on auto exposure. So between Phil's camera being on autofocus, auto exposure, and this AI trying to do what it does, this transition, this dip to white transition didn't have a chance. What a shame. Because I actually like dip to white transitions. Like as someone who edits videos, the dip to white transition is something that's way underutilized, and it's a shame that like Phil's camera and this AI fucking butchered it. Tran, that's why we're watching this, buddy.
Holy shit, where'd my pants go?
I feel like I need to wear sunglasses when I watch these. Lefty's got the right idea. Maybe I should get myself a pair of Gunners.
No, it's for fake.
Yeah, there's a really unsettling flicker that's going on here. You see it? I wish we still had access to the originals of these, because I'd like to go back and see if this flicker was present. This looks like a flicker that's being added by the AI somehow.
I guess we fell from up there. And the lake turned to crystal?
It's not ice, it's crystal.
Help me out.
Game Master, I agree with you, but to give Phil some credit, at the time they were passable. Like at this time in 2009, 2010, this is what people were doing. There was a good amount of people just pointing cameras at their TV and recording games. Big ups, Drew. Let me stretch this out. Oh, I'm going to let the TTS... I'm going to let TTS Nicole get that one. She'll get it eventually.
Do this? How in the world did we end up here?
How should I know?
Thank you for the 10, Drew.
Like
or 5, Drew.
Bitch like everyone else was. Shit in my pants.
You know what? I should get some aviators. Yeah, okay. My birthday is later this month. When my girlfriend asks me what I want for my birthday, I'll tell her a pair of prescription aviators, please. And we'll see.
No one survives a fall from that high. Not without a miracle. Sarah saved us.
Sarah, listen, it's all your fault. She don't.
Hey! Watch out!
You oaf. Get that big lumbering brute. Uh-oh. He punched him in the balls. You see all that?
Well, thank you for the super chat. But no, I would say don't charge back because it's not possible.
TTS time.
DSP's proposal. Now, Kat, here's the ring. You wanted this. Any contributions would be appreciated. Sound good?
You wanted this! You wanted this, Kat!
Just do.
I agree with you.
Magic.
Thank you, Drew.
You used the power of the sea. The sea cursed us. We're the sea now.
Oh yeah. This blade sponsored by Swiss Army.
Something here doesn't look right to me. It's always around the transitions, isn't it?
He punched him in the ball.
She used magic. You used the power of the sea. The foul sea cursed us. We're the sea now.
Oh no! Oh yeah.
There's something about this transition that is okay. So we get flashbanged as expected. It goes from white to red to orange. This doesn't even look like a face. But I'm having trouble telling if this was an aesthetic choice as part of the game or if the AI is just not recognizing this as a face anymore. I'm actually willing to say that that's probably part of the game. But God, it's just so, like, my eyes are hurting. Actually hurting.
A paradigm system to...
Did he just say paradigm? Hold on. DSP.
The paradigm system.
How do you get ACE certified and not know what the word paradigm is? I am ACE certified, and I'm pretty sure they make you define what like a working paradigm is. That's a real thing. So, hello, you don't know what the word paradigm is, Mr. Valedictorian? I know it's petty, but like that's one of my things. One of my things is I pick apart the way he fucking talks.
Tutorial.
Yeah, just this text. Well, I think maybe this text looks like dog shit to begin with.
You can assign characters the most effective roles for your given situation by changing your party's paradigm. You can switch between paradigms as often as you like. First, press L1 to access your party's paradigm deck. Each paradigm assigns specific roles to the members of your party. These roles define the spells and abilities available to a party member as well as for general behavior in combat. Offensive paradigms deal damage. Defensive paradigms focus on protection and healing. You press up and down to scan them. The current paradigm, Relentless Assault, is offensive. The paradigm's two Ravagers target whichever enemy the commando attacks. What? The paradigm's two
Yeah, he kind of does, doesn't he?
Target whichever enemy the commando attacks, and the goal quickly filling the enemy's chain gauge in order to stagger it. Alright, so you can have a focus attack, basically. Everyone attacks the same monster. If you wish to continue using the Relentless Assault paradigm, press circle to close the paradigm deck. If you wish to change paradigm, select the new paradigm with up and down and then press X. Alright, so right now it's Relentless Assault. One of your party members has just taken damage. Now might be a good time to open your paradigm deck with L1 and shift to defensive paradigm like Solidarity. Shifting to Solidarity will cast Snow in the role of a
This is very robust and meaningful, isn't it?
So you can shield others from enemy ire. Vanille's role will change to Medic, causing her to concentrate on healing wounded allies with the Cure spell. Once your party is recovered...
So I will give him this. This is very dense text, not easy to read or digest. Like, I think this game, I never played it at the time, but I had friends that played it and I read a bunch of reviews. I remember, like, a main complaint about this game is that it was very dense and counterintuitive. And he's a fucking idiot, so I'd expect him to react like this.
Recovered its strength, you can shift back to Relentless Assault and continue battling your enemies. Nah, he only hit me once. I'll wait till you hit a couple of times, then I'll do it. Frost Strike and Blizzard using crazy magic. Arrow, what the fuck? They know like 100 spells now. They went from knowing nothing to like 100. Look at this. They're doing 300 damage a hit now. Holy shit.
Yes, we'll give Phil a gold star since he read what was on screen. I'm not giving him a gold star. It's just, so, guys, I like to try and be fair to Phil. Like, if I believe a game is, like, overly complex or something like that, I'll kind of give that to Phil. But the fact that he is obviously drunk reading this and fucking bored, this is not content worth saving.
In this game, I don't think there is. I really don't think there's MP in this game. Alright, so now at least we're gonna get some variety. That's good.
Gibberish is his
Holy
native
shit,
language.
My fists
That's
are actually
correct.
effective now.
So we really are, Lissy. Oh shit. You too?
Racism, racism, racism. Let's go.
Right here.
Hey, here on my pussy. Oh, right on her ass. Nice.
Let's see to
God,
the left.
Phil.
It's on the head of my dick. Why does it hurt?
Shut up,
I don't even know you.
Phila.
But you have to go and attack that thing? Just leave me alone.
Shut up, you little brat.
It's your fault, You could have. All this is your and Sarah's fault. Watch it.
Yeah, actually, yeah, we could call that sexism. Yeah, we could. Actually, D-Dog, I'm going to point out that earlier he implied that women don't buy this game, yet the emotional moments are for women. That's even more sexist than talking about like a woman's pussy or whatever.
Sorry.
Yeah, Suburban High. I like that. Yeah, this is all the FGC's fault. They made him do it. They made him use language that's not acceptable. They made him do it.
I'm gonna say that through the whole fucking thing. Off we go.
Yeah, Gray Fox. Guy with two names was talking about that earlier.
New merch available.
If I can find the clip, we'll watch it when we're done with this. I have a few clips lined up that we could watch. Well, Tran, can you do me a solid if you can, buddy? If you could find either like the raw fill timestamp or a clip somewhere, I'd love to see it. I love a good rage quit. Mimology posted it. Of course Mimology has it. Big ups Mimology. He has stuff ready in like real time. He's the GOAT.
What was the point of walking right there? Why couldn't they just go to the next cutscene? There's no real interaction.
If we don't know our focus,
Here.
how do we complete it?
Okay, cool. Thank you. We have that ready for later. Thank you, Tran.
So what?
That is how focus comes down, people. The Foul C, they don't spell it out with clear-cut instructions. All you get is a hazy glimpse. Mm-hmm. Well, you know, that's what they say. You know, legends and all. Yeah.
Did you see anything?
I think another thing that's kind of hitting me, and this has less to do with Phil and more to do with just how games were made and written at the time, but like the more I watch this, and hey, look, we're 16 minutes 51 seconds into it. At this timestamp of 16 minutes 51 seconds, what's hitting me is that like games just be different back then, you know? Like games just be different, man. And I don't really see any value to watching a Final Fantasy 13 playthrough now in 2023 because games just be different. You know, like games just hit different. They're made differently. Like if this game were to come out today, it'd be totally different. The writing would be much faster. The pace of it would be much more well thought out, and it would be less laborious. So even outside of Phil's stupid ass initiative to bring back his throwback shit, none of this matters. Because games just be different today. He's expecting to get views and money through these, but like nobody wants to watch them. Even if it were somebody else besides Phil, even if it was somebody I like to watch, like let's say like Raptor. Raptor is a streamer that I watch sometimes, and what's his name? Brian Menard. Like if Brian Menard was playing through this in 2023, I wouldn't fucking care. You know why? Because it's Final Fantasy 13 and nobody cares. That is his fundamental problem. Outside of his dog shit way that he chose to do this, nobody cares about Final Fantasy 13, least of all his playthrough of it. That's his core problem.
It's all kind of foggy, but
Harry Potter!
saw this big, towering.
What? Harry Potter? Wait a minute. Hold on now. Do we all have the same dream?
Harry Potter?
Ragnarok.
Oh.
Why are you talking about Harry Potter?
What the hell's
Come on.
Ragnarok mean in this game? Every Final Fantasy is different.
Ragnarok.
So, we all saw the same dream.
Yeah, this looks like dog shit
We all
right
heard
here.
that same voice.
Yes. Leona Lewis.
Anytime there's like a huge variance between the blackest black and the whitest white in the scene, like let's say like here, let's say probably like right here is like the darkest dark, right? And then like right here or maybe there is the lightest light. The AI doesn't know what to do with it. I think that's why we have like that rolling flicker effect, and it's really distracting, honestly. Like all of the extra shit that he added to this is just very distracting. He would have been better off just putting these up again, honestly.
How are we supposed to know what to do from that?
That's the tricky part. The dream's the only hint the file seat gives us. Figuring out what to do with it, that's our job.
Oh, good.
Okay.
I believe that is an Aussie style accent. Correct, D-Dog? The redheaded pigtail lady? I don't know who any of these fucking people are. I never played this game.
Say what?
I stopped being interested in Final Fantasy after 10-2, alright? It was the last one I played.
Okay, and why's that?
Sarah told us.
I fucking said so.
Bitch, do it.
Role blurring netcode. You know what, Silent Weapons? That's a pretty good one, buddy. That is a pretty good one.
I'll come too.
Well, she's running just like before. Great.
Jeez. Yeah, that boy can't stay still.
Okay, so it's either Aussie or New Zealand. It might be New Zealand. I don't know. I wouldn't know how to spot those accents as well as you do, but
Excellent.
right. Yeah, dude. The costume system was so much fun. You could have different characters take on different roles. I could talk about Final Fantasy X all day. So we need to stop.
Commando is there. Lightning is the commando. Prestream, what the fuck's this now? Having become the C, the members of your party can now develop their powers.
Powers.
Tutorial. Open the menu. Prestream is accessible. There we go. Select what character. So let's do the leader, of course.
Oh, Meth Bear, thank you. Meth Bear has sent this say you don't play of Final Fantasy. Thank you, Meth Bear. Might have to do some comparisons.
Commando or Ravager, each has its own path of development. It says select commando, alright? Ruin crystal is illuminated. Illuminated crystals represent known abilities.
Oh, the PC port is good? I have it on PS4. Someone gifted it to me on PS4. And I found that pretty fun.
By sending a line of Cristogenesis to reach it, Lightning can obtain the crystal and its benefits. You can advance the path to Cristogenesis by holding X. Doing so will consume Christogen points.
Oh, it's the specific timestamp. Well, okay, let's go on a field trip. Thank you.
And you wish upon a firework. You will never be one of those monsters.
Oh, do you know what? This looks better. I'm gonna say it. This looks better than that other fireworks scene did. This looks better. Because I find the fireworks less distracting. The fireworks are incredibly distracting in the AI touched one. Like, this is blue. Like, I could very easily just color correct this. I could very easily just color correct this, knock the exposure down maybe like 1 or 2 points, and then call it a day. And this would be like a competent restore of this scene. Yeah, dude. Yeah, so the flicker effect is the AI then. It's 100%. Like the white balance shift is the AI. 100%. Yeah, no fuzz on the. This looks better. This, in my opinion, this looks better. This looks better. You could have touched this with like a very light hand, and it would have been fine. It would have been absolutely fine. Thank you, Meth Bear.
which you're in a battle. Character development always requires CP. Go ahead and advance the lightning's path to Christogenesis. Press X to the line will extend, gradually consuming CP. Continue holding X till the line reaches the...
Whoa, what did he say? Whoa. Well, let's go back. Gradually consuming what? Hold on.
Press X to the line will extend, gradually consuming CP.
Hear that again?
Go ahead.
I don't like that. Please be nice to us, YouTube. Please be nice. Let's hear him say that again.
Advance lightning's path to Christogenesis. Press X to the line will extend, gradually consuming CP.
Okay. I'm gonna leave that one there and move on.
The line reaches the next crystal. Okay. Huh? What?
Huh? It literally said, continue holding X until the line reaches to the next crystal. He taps X and goes, huh?
Which you're in a battle. Character development always requires CP. Go ahead and advance lightning's path to Christogenesis. Press X to the line will extend, gradually consuming CP. Continue holding X till the line reaches the next crystal. Okay. Huh? What?
Huh? He read the instruction and literally, he read what it told him to do, literally just sat there and said, huh? But people loved this. People loved this because he said so. People loved this. This actually is kind of fun watching this.
You obtain strength +4. Attributes, abilities can only be used when in a corresponding role, but attribute bonuses like this one apply across all roles. Times you must direct the course to Christogenesis.
This reminded me of that meme where it said press like DSP it's like a, I think you'd call it like a comic. DSP is at his PC. He's trying to play a game at his PC, and the caption says press any button to continue, and he presses the power button and the thing turns off and he goes, wow. That's what this reminds me of.
So which path to take? Alright, it'll stop at branches so that you can make your decision on which branch you want to go to.
And like silent weapons, that's okay. It's okay to like not understand a game, and like that's fine. But the problem is like this is his job, and he was making an absurd amount of fucking money for this dog shit. That's what I have problem with. I'm not going to say most people. I'm not going to take the ALT stance and say most people are like Phil, because in reality, no one is quite like Phil. But most people struggle with games. I think that's a fair assessment. But you would think by doing this all day, every day for 15 years of your life, you would learn how video games work to the extent where this kind of behavior would stop. And when I watch him play games today, where he still struggles with the same basic shit in menus, that's what makes me upset.
Hold X and press that in the desired direction. Well,
because it's human nature to learn, to automatically learn new things, and he is just stopped.
I can't see anything else on here, so how can I tell which way I really want to go? I can't toggle them, they won't let me do anything. I guess I'll forget life siphon. Let's go this way. There we go. You run out of CP, so Christogenesis cannot proceed to develop lightning.
Nutsack. I love that. Legacy of incompetence. Yes. It really is a legacy of incompetence, isn't it?
Other characters if you want. Okay. Develop this fucking Joker.
I love.
Lightning further, you develop the. It says go ahead and develop other characters.
I want to see the character. I love Final Fantasy character portraits. They're so good. As most of them have their mouth open, and it's great. I just find like the character illustrations so funny. You can look at these characters and it's almost like they're moving. You can tell like exactly what they're supposed to be in the group. This is the sad, serious one. This dude is like cool, happy-go-lucky. This lady is a little bit naive but eager to learn. This is our plucky hero, and this is like our jaded heroine. It's It's so good. I love this style of art. It's just so it's so easy to read emotionally. Always tickles me.
So develop this fucking Joker. Let's make him a sentinel. So he's a tank, basically. He'll be a tank. So he's got Steel Guard. No, he's got Provoke. No, he's got this one too. He's got Steel Guard, he's got Provoke. He's got Magic plus 15, Strength plus 15, HP plus 150, Libra. According to this, he fucking has everything. Unless I'm not reading it right. Hold on. Oh, he doesn't have Fridge Word. What the fuck is Fridge Word? Let's see. Reduce damage to nearby allies when you are the target of an area attack. Let's try that one.
He said fridge word.
Learn Fridge Word.
Fringe word. So I don't know. I don't know if his inability to say fringe word is a result of his postnasal drip or his drunkenness, but I don't. Maybe I'll just let that one go. Yeah, I'll let that one go.
Sentinel. Okay.
Ah, yes, he is wearing a hat. He's wearing a bandana or beanie style hat.
So what else should I
Correct?
do
Correct.
Ravager or Commando?
Ravager?
One
Ravager.
strength, one
Ravager.
magic.
Ravager.
Let's do Ravager.
I just hate how he says Ravager.
Strike.
It sounds so bad.
And Blizzard, but he can either have Magic plus 8 or HP plus 70. Let's get him.
It's both. That's right. That's right. So I gotta out my older brother on something. So as most of you know, I grew up in Connecticut. Not close, but not terribly far from like the Bridgeport, Stratford area. I never picked up any of those like weird Connecticut idiosyncratic ways of talking, but my older brother says both. He actually says both. And every time I talk to him and he says the word both, I think of DSP. I haven't told him that he reminds me of DSP just a little bit. Also, my brother works for the company currently that used to own Sikorsky. So he actually started out at Sikorsky as an intern, like long time ago. But my brother technically has some Sikorsky lore. So yes.
What the fuck? It won't let me go.
No, I was not in a gang. But I will say, so I will give Phil this. Bridgeport is pretty rough. There's parts of Bridgeport that are pretty rough. It is considered like a gangland city. Like it's pretty shitty. I'm not gonna lie. But the neighborhood where he used to live, like I know it. I've been there. It doesn't seem that bad to me. I don't know. I live in a city. I live in a city in New York that's worse than Bridgeport statistically, and I'm fine.
Wait, HP plus 70. Now he's done. All right. How about fucking the Olsen twins? Let's make her a med.
The Olsen twins.
She knows Cure. She knows Libra.
Big ups, babe. Yeah. What was that, babe? Sorry, babe.
She got HP plus 30. And that's it. She maxed out. All right. How about fucking Afro?
Gonna go watch the Sox and the Pats.
The hell is Crystal's a big ass fucking.
Take you down to Donkeys.
That's
right.
Ravager. Oh, that's thrilling. Immediately, I get no choice.
He's so fucking bored.
Okay.
I actively want to like click off this thing. There are technically two parts. There's another part we could watch, but I think I only.
A synergist or a,
all right.
What is a synergist?
Here's the deal. We'll watch the rest of this one. We'll watch the start of the next one, and when I lose steam, I want to see his rage quit clip, and I've got a couple hate army clips I want to watch.
All right, we're done. We leveled everyone up as far as we could. Got to do a bunch of fights before we can do that again.
You know, Meth Bear, you're not wrong. You're actually not wrong. There's a lot of rich people that live in like Greenwich and like Sharon that like literally financed like the entire state. That's not wrong. Connecticut is a very polarized state economically. There's not a lot of room for the middle class there. You're either very very rich or very very poor. I grew up in like a pretty affluent area actually, but the thing is, my parents were in that affluent, or they grew up in that affluent area before it was affluent. So I was like a lower middle class kid growing up amongst like rich kids. It was very strange. And honestly, like DSP actually seems like his family situation was fairly well off. Like Dave seemed like he made a decent living. They seem like they just lived in a shitty part of town. Like he talks about like he talks about his life like they never had money or he wanted for a lot. But I really don't get the impression that like he was that hard up or that bad off economically growing up. He seems like he has spoiled only child syndrome, which you don't get if you're poor, honestly.
You need to find a way out of here. You'll worry about everything else later.
Correct. Lefty is very familiar with the greater Renton area. He is. But you guys already know that. He's told you as much. Because of family ties, he's familiar.
I'll try to fight again and see how we do with all this magic and stuff.
Definitely never hard or up. Oh, big ups, Toxic Cherry Juice.
So really, combat's not even going to be about being turn-based. It's going to be about being class-based. Like, select what class you want to fight as. Come here, douchebags. We actually had a preemptive strike on these dickheads.
Listen, I don't mind Connecticut all that much. It was an okay place to grow up, but as soon as I like had the money to get out of there, I got out. I will say New York as a state, way better than Connecticut. Way better, way more interesting than Connecticut.
Alright, let's do paradigm shift. Let's do relentless assault for now.
Oh yeah, dude. I knew some old timers that worked on the assembly line at Sikorsky who were pulling 90 to 100K a year with overtime, but they were pulling 90 to 100K. I had a neighbor that was an old timer that worked on the assembly line at Sikorsky, and he had like full benefits, full retirement plan, and he was making fucking bank. So Sikorsky, as far as companies to work for in Connecticut, paid very, very well. And if Dave was in a logistics management position, you bet he was probably making over 100K, if not 150.
They can beat me, but if they don't, like if they attack different people, they're not gonna beat me. There's only one dude left.
Yes, Shiny Teeth. He's been calling it paradigm. He doesn't know the word paradigm, apparently.
Nice. Look at these spells they're using.
They got shiny teeth.
Hey, we beat his ass. They almost killed my
Hey, you do not slander New York City, okay?
Artificial failure, which is fucking horseshit.
New York City fucking rules.
So we kick their ass. What's over here? An item? Yep.
Sonic, I think Phil is in charge of that part of the process. I think Phil privates these for a while, or he uploads them as unlisted, I think, because he mentioned a copyright claim from 2010 fucking him over on one of these. I don't know.
That works.
He's been very non-transparent about this entire process, to be honest. I used to think of myself as a New York City tourist, but like we technically have property in New York City now. Like we have property because of family stuff. So now that we have like a place to sleep and everything, when we want to go to New York City, I don't feel as much like a tourist. And I know how the trains work. I know how the buses work. It's amazing. Once you figure out how the buses work, you're good. You're good, man.
This is all just crystals. It's not.
Okay, yeah.
It's
that's what I thought, Tryon. That's what I thought. That's a smart way to do it.
It's not supposed to be. let's fight these assholes. Start as a Ravager.
Yeah, I guess. Is the 4 train safe to sleep on? I don't know.
Wait a minute.
I usually take either the 1 or the 2. I also I like the Q quite a bit.
How dare you,
I take the Q. The Second Avenue subway is nice.
Nice, another death. Cool.
Even though the Second Avenue subway took like 40 years to build, and that's not an exaggeration. I just think it's funny that the Second Avenue subway was a meme, and then all of a sudden it was done. All of a sudden they finally finished it.
Chases his ass down. So I guess there really is no MP in this game. They automatically
that's not an exaggeration. You can drive for 6 or 7 hours in New York and still be in New York. New York is a long state, you know what I'm saying? Oh fuck! I skipped back. Well, whatever. We're gonna pick up from here.
It's not actually ice.
I don't care.
Crystals.
You drive in NYC? Dude, whenever we visit, we never bring a fucking car. We always take the train. We never drive. My girlfriend and I are shitty drivers, so we just don't drive when we travel. We just take mass transit.
Damn, they beat his ass quick.
I agree, Punished Lasagna. Like, goddamn. Should have stayed in the grave.
Nice, another death. Cool.
Dude, ever since they allow you to swipe your smartwatch and you don't need a Metro card anymore, I fucking love the MTA. MTA rules, dude.
Chases his ass down. So I guess there really is no MP in this game. They automatically cast.
It is his legacy. I know. Nerdbro and Nuclear Detractor. I know.
There's an item right here. How do I get to it?
Repsy, is that giant fucking skyscraper they just built?
7 chipped fangs. Great.
Because I read something about a giant luxury skyscraper. I don't want to dox myself. I'm not going to tell you where we sleep in New York City. But it's not that fucking skyscraper.
I can't see shit. What just might work? What's he talking about?
Magic may be cursed, but it makes us strong.
No.
What's to stop us from putting it to good use?
I'll dox myself eventually. I've doxed myself on stream before, by accident. I doxed myself in Discord. Over New Year's, I doxed myself on the Tractor Beam Discord. I like semi-doxed myself.
Don't we die? So what's our incentive to complete the mission?
By sending a picture of the city that I spent New Year's in. So, you know.
That's the reason we're Lassie.
No. Game Master. Wherever you heard that from is fucking wrong. Rent in New York, not even New York City, but New York State. New York as a state is fucking criminal right now. Our rent in this apartment went up $250 this year. For no reason. For no reason. Yeah, that one. Yeah, it's been under construction forever, dude. I've walked past that one.
That seems fair.
What the hell it does? You're grasping at straws, son. Post-Falsi are Kakon's enemies. We just got recruited by one of them.
Yeah, son.
If I were a betting man, I'd put us on the other side.
Don't go off.
New York and New Jersey rent fucking criminal. That's why my girl and I are buying a house. We bought a house technically. It's not ready yet. The contractors are like, yeah, your house will be ready in June of 2024 or December of 2024. But we bought a house technically. We own it.
You're on candid camera.
It's under construction, so.
Yeah, like we're not gonna fight these guys.
Like our mortgage is so much cheaper than what our current rent is now. It's insane.
Maybe.
Are you talking back to me? Huh?
Nice gun.
Surprise! I don't shave my armpits.
No. So don't get it twisted. We're not having the house built. We bought a condo because there's a condo complex near us that's expanding, and they have a few models that were not yet under construction, but they were like selling them. They were like filling them, like pre-filling them, and we managed to get in on one. So we did the DSP thing, and we bought a condo. So I'm gonna move into a condo at some point this year, and it's gonna be great. I want Lefty to come visit me, and we'll do IRL take an L shit in the condo. It's gonna be great. All right. I don't think I want to watch another. I honestly don't think I want to watch another. You know what? Let's start it. Let's at least start part 6. Fuck it.
Hey, look, another fucking tutorial.
30 minutes. I don't want to spend another 30 minutes doing this. Well, it is a gated. What if I told you we live in a gated community right now? What if I told you that our current apartment exists in a gated community? Oh, I'm more like DSP than you think. I am DSP.
Command execution. What's this?
No. Actually, my lady found the condo to impress me. Would be like more accurate, actually. It's the opposite. Good try, though, Dayglow.
Wish to manually enter commands in battle. First use abilities to display the list. Didn't we already do this?
Satellite style internet. The last apartment I was in was a shithole, and there actually was a chop shop, like in the apartment complex, an illegal chop shop. There was also a lady that would dig up certain parts of the apartment complex lawn, looking for something she buried. So yes, I've lived in some very sus places, but I love New York. New York is my favorite place to live.
Fill. However, you can execute commands at any time. To do so, press triangle. This will execute commands assigned to charge segments. Leftover charge will be carried over to your next turn. Take a look at the ability list below. The number next to each ability is the ATB cost.
All right, I've executive decision. Since I am the current L on stream, not watching this. Let's watch him rage. Let's watch him rage quit instead.
And this is no exaggeration. Probably about 80 to 90% of the time that something goes wrong for me, it's because someone else was incompetent or didn't do their job. Just being honest.
Man, bad weather here. The power went out last night. The wind is super strong, whipping everything around.
Like, I'm a very, very busy, hardworking professional. Professional.
I don't know why that sneeze gets me so hard. Fuck mimology.
Busy, hardworking professional.
Nobody can handle snow at all. Dude, it snows in Seattle sometimes. Like, it's the Pacific Northwest. Like, it's north, dude. It's practically Canada. It'll snow.
You're fucking kidding.
Oh, this is the monkey room? Is this the monkey room? I heard someone talking about the monkey room he got caught in. I thought about ordering the neck phones, like, pretty early on in the channel. I thought about ordering the neck phones, but I ran it by Lefty, and Lefty's like, listen, you sure you want to buy stupid neck phones when you have, like, good audio equipment? It's like, oh, that's a good point. These are different headphones, by the way. I switched over to more, like, pro-style headphones. More balanced headphones, because the Logitech ones I was using were giving me shitty sound, it turned out. These are Audio-Technica AT202s. They're very good. They're cheap, and they're balanced, and they're good. And this new amp, or the DAC is really working out the audio interface. I like the way this sounds. Hopefully you guys do too. Oh yeah, QB113, the flying monkeys. Yeah, they're here. They're here. Yeah, I heard someone in Discord talking about the monkey room. This must be it. He was a great detractor.
Wow.
Wow.
This is ridiculous. Why would they have added so many enemies
We get
in
enough.
these areas?
I'm
when you have
still
no
going.
ammo?
I'm still going, Caden.
This is
The date is green.
absolutely ludicrous.
The date is green for me, dude. Try refreshing.
And you see how these enemies are insane tanks. 1 million bullets plus a shotgun blast, and then I have to start chucking Molotovs? Like, this is insanity. They made this way too hard on hard.
Yeah,
Like,
Dayglow says it's fine.
It's borderline
Pick up
not even
Dayglow.
fun because it's so much.
You guys are fucking with me. Ha ha ha.
There's enemies! You are kidding me! There's enemies!
Yeah, no shit, dude.
This is absolutely insane. What were they thinking with this shit?
You played it on hard, dude.
What on earth?
You chose to play it on hard.
That many enemies.
Oh, the monkey that died.
I'm gonna regret this.
You know,
Everyone's gonna say,
so my streams have been dying so much lately. Every time I see F, I just assume the stream is fucking up because I have had some really shitty stream experiences lately, and so has Lefty actually. That Lefty Hawaii stream, oh man, it was a fun one, but it's public Wi-Fi, really tough.
Haha, Phil sucks at Resident Evil, and it's taking so long to beat the game. So you guys are jerks.
Live with the consequences.
What the
That's
fuck
right.
are you looking at? You son of a bitch. He's standing perfectly in my way. Like, literally, he's perfectly in my fucking way.
Yeah, it's
I don't wanna waste
funny.
ammo.
Exactly, Trayan. Any other streamer would like embrace the cringe and be like, "Yeah, this is pretty fucking funny."
Oh fuck! Are you shitting me?
Yes, he is playing it on hard. I know. He chose to play it on hard.
Fucking shit.
I watched that stream. He actually chose to play it on hard.
So now they put a leech guy in.
And he said, "I beat it on hard 8 years ago. How hard could it be?"
That's absolutely ridiculous. What a horrible jump scare.
Like, it's perfectly fine to play games on normal or easy. Honestly, Phil doesn't need challenge. Like setting up, he can't set up a printer. He can't go into the Windows printer utility, click install drivers, set up a printer, and restart his computer. He doesn't need to be playing games on hard. It's perfectly fine to play shit on normal and easy. Just stay in your lane, play on normal difficulty, Dave. Come on.
He lost an arm, but he didn't die.
Yeah, he needs all the help he can get. You're correct.
15 bullets into him and a Molotov, and he refuses.
And Ironcast Knight, good words. Challenges for people whose default state is competent. Yes.
Bloom Kit tonight are the 2 final year-end series on the late stream. Look at this. Immediately he hits
Oh my
her.
God, look at this.
There was no chance to do anything about that. It was just 100%.
Yeah, dude, this is a Resident Evil game. Resident Evil games fuck you over. That's part of the game. These games fuck you, dude.
Get hit as you walk into the room. Well, that's just really fucking fair and fun gameplay. Thanks a lot, Capcom, you fucking assholes.
Yeah, you're right.
That's just
You're right,
messed up.
Trans. Stop looking at the chat. Stop looking at the data.
What the
It's your fault.
Are they trolling me now,
It's a
man?
skill
Stop
issue.
This bullshit, Capcom. This game is too hard.
He is in complaint mode. There's a distinct mode he drops into, and I think complaint mode is like a good term for
The
it.
moment you walk into a room,
He's made up his mind. He's gonna be a sourpuss for the remainder of whatever until his next break. But you're right, Nuclear Detractor. It's complaint mode. He enters complaint mode and he never leaves until he does like his next Hogan poll or whatever.
Something's already jumping at you. You have to immediately turn around and hit the door. Like, what is going on here? Why did they think this was good? It was terrible.
Anything is possible, Fran. Anything is possible. I don't think he has. Well, he didn't have the skills for DMC games back then, so he doesn't have the reflexes for him now. I'd be very curious to see that.
To get the shotgun shells. An endless loop right now till the fucking guy isn't standing on the shotgun
dude,
shells.
you guys weren't kidding. This is a true soft lock. He actually soft locked himself.
Now this guy's alive too? Oh my god.
Yeah, Dude, he actually soft locked himself. You were not kidding.
What on earth am I supposed to do?
This is amazing.
That many enemies? It's ridiculously stupid.
He should dip to a prior
so
save.
If you use the ammo and kill the enemies, what
He
was the
should
point of
actually
getting
dip
the
to a
ammo?
prior
Because
save
the
and
enemies,
just like
you wasted it on the enemies.
take it like a grown up,
There's just non-stop
basically.
enemies in every direction. What the fuck were they thinking with this fucking game? They really fucked it up. It's really at the point where it's just not fun. Do I really want to run in circles endlessly and micromanage every little thing I have to do because they made it this difficult? It's fucking stupid shit.
Yeah,
Like,
the
dumb
crap he
level
has to
shit.
put up playing games just to play a mobile game. Honestly, watch it, Methfair. Watching. I almost called him Methfair. Watching Meerkat watch the Boogie documentary. At least Boogie is spent his money on like tits or whatever and escorts. I'd feel less bad about this shit if Phil spent his money on like tangible things or like experiences, but no, he spends it on the dopamine hit of sweaty Hogan's. That's what makes it shit.
A member, or maybe gifting some memberships to the community today to help out. The other is to hit at least the tier 1 tip skull, which is $50. Right now we're at 30. So it would be great if we could get some tips to hit that.
Hold on, guys. My girlfriend came home. I'm gonna walk away for a second. I'll be right back.
Money. I can't get past the monkeys. Look. They literally won't let me walk past the monkeys. Are you kidding? I can't. I'm gonna have to reload. They've stuck me here, and I would have to waste all my ammo. Wow, that wasn't fair, huh? What a fair game. You tell me what they expected me to do there. I have no clue. Besides unload all my ammo into them.
Zero.
Again, it won't let me walk past the monkey. I can't pass the monkeys. Look, I can't pass the monkeys. Are you kidding? This tiny little monkey, the game is impossible to pass it. What a piece of shit. Squeeze banana!
Okay, I'm back. My girlfriend is home, and Rosie was being a nut, apparently. Our cat Rosie was being an actual nut.
Wow, this is a great game, isn't it? Wow, this is the worst one.
No, our cat actually ran at her. So
this is worse than the original.
no, Rosie does her own thing. We don't lock Rosie in or out of rooms. She does her own thing. Because she's a cat. You know.
All these people in chat all day talking about drama. If you haven't noticed, I don't engage it. I have nothing to do with it. I'm not gonna stop you guys from talking about it, but if literally that's all you want the chat of Resident Evil to be about, then I'm just
we
not
don't
gonna talk
spray
to you.
Rosie. We're
You
such
understand
simps.
that, right?
We let her do whatever she wants.
You totally could be talking with me about
She's
the game
a
or
former
topics, but instead
feral
you just wanna
cat,
sit there
so
and talk about
anytime
drama
she
all
shows
day,
any
so
kind of
you're
interest
not
towards us,
talking
we
to me
we
then.
let her do
You know
whatever.
that's not what I'm... Oh, no!
Most of the time, she just wants to hang out, and sit on the couch, and that's it.
It would be great if you're enjoying yourselves today, if you could support the stream in some way.
Support the stream!
We have 0 members, $6 in super chats, and we didn't hit the tier 1 tip skull.
Literally 0.
Dude! The entitlement of... Here, go back, YouTube. The entitlement of this. To be able to throw your hands up. Here, I gotta go to the big cam for this. To be able to throw your hands up like this because you're dissatisfied with your support. Oh my god. The entitlement. The fucking entitlement to make this stupid face and go like this. Oh my god. This is why we hate you. This is why we boot up streams like this, man. He complains that people clown on him and detract on him. This is why. This is 100% why. Because he acts like this.
Literally 0. You guys said you were loving the game. I don't know what happened today.
He has a... Wait. Is that a real number? 1,074? I have not been keeping up. 1,074? Is that a real number? God. It's too much.
People just want to sit in the chat and talk about
It
drama
is.
all day, which if you haven't noticed,
Oh my
in the 2
God.
hours I've been playing this game, I'm not going to talk about it.
Now, guys, I see a lot of people, Lefty and I say it all the time. We see a lot of people get frustrated when he gets a lot of members, when he gets a lot of support. Keep in mind that on February 9th, just before Valentine's Day, there is going to be a massive drop in members. A massive drop in members that he is going to nail bite and nervously pull. So with every member bomb comes a member drop a month later. It's delayed gratification. We just got to wait. And also, this doesn't really mean anything. Like when people member bomb him or people tip him or give him massive super chats, it doesn't mean anything because it all goes down the toilet anyway. So I tell people, do not take people tipping him or supporting him seriously because he pisses it all away no matter what he gets. Nothing will never be enough.
So you could just ignore it or go somewhere else to talk about it. I'm not going to...
The money's already gone.
Here, all right? So you could
all you got to do is follow Gamebox on Twitter,
and you'll know. Me off, but I prefer not to derail the gameplay videos and talk about it. All right, but now that we're paused, I'm going to be honest. You can shut up now about drama. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear
crushing skulls. That's right.
They're not on the stream.
That's right, Repsy.
Did you watch this drama video? Did you do this? No, shut up. All right, I'm tired of it. Really.
To get 1,074 members and be this toxic. Dude, if Lefty and I had 1,074 members, I couldn't tell you what we would do, but we wouldn't do this if we had 1,074 members. Are you fucking kidding me?
All I want to do is play this game and enjoy it. It's tough. I'd love if people would talk. Gaia, thank you for talking about it.
Yeah, imagine crying this much. Yeah, imagine crying this much. And this reminds me of something Big Guy said in his most recent video. Big Guy put out a video a couple days ago. Let me see if I can find it. I'd like to link it because it was great. He said something about... I actually do want to link his video in the chat because it was amazing. Big Guy, DSP. Here he is. Big Guy. Yeah, it was this one. Here, this video in the chat. I'm gonna spam the link. It's really good. He says something like, DSP is so delusional about his following, and he cries when he doesn't get enough support or engagement, and he calls himself the quote-unquote little guy, but in reality, DSP is not the little guy, because the majority of people on YouTube stream to single-digit viewer bases. Like, when I stream on Logan K, like if I'm streaming Hitman or XCOM, I get maybe 8 or 12 concurrents. Like 12 concurrent viewers is a really fucking good night for me. And 90-something% of people that stream on YouTube stream to 9 viewers. And he complains when not enough people watch him, not enough people tip, not enough people support. And then he calls himself the little guy. It's so fucked. And then he goes and does things like this and has such a level of entitlement while still saying he's a little guy. Like, fuck off. That makes me so mad. But go give Big Guy a like, give him a view. He's so good. Like, I know he's been on our streams before, and I want to get back to the open mic shows again. I'm just waiting for the right time, and we need to change the format. But I digress.
He even said, well, you just mentioned it wasn't going to align. You're right. So my own logic defied me, and now the logic is biting me in the ass, right?
Yeah, he's not a little guy. He's the guy. Yeah, that's true, Visible Dimwit. He's the guy.
Enjoy the game and not to just talk about fucking drama all day. I really appreciate that. Drama.
He also is not a small YouTuber. He conflates, like, he says he's a small YouTuber, but his channel still has over 200k subs, which is sizable. Taken L's has like 985 and my Logan K channel has like 520. Like, those are both small channels. Like, I don't know why he can say I'm a small YouTuber when he has 200k subs. 200k subs is more subs than most people got. Like, he's small compared to who? Mr. Beast? Moist Critical? Yeah, everybody's small compared to them, dude. Come on.
Leave.
Correct, Nuclear Detractor. It absolutely does. Thousands,
How am I supposed
Repsy.
to avoid these bats?
Would we go as far to say he's YouTube 1%? He probably is. In actuality, if you looked at his metrics across his entire timeline, you could say he's in the 1% of YouTube in terms of like views, revenue, and engagement. He has. You're right, Trayan. Like, we like to talk about how much he's declined over the years, and he has. He's a shell of his former self. And I think we get very fixated on the fact that like someone like Meerkat, dude. Meerkat has been fucking killing it. Meerkat's been getting like over 1,000 concurrents on his streams now, and he is a speck compared to the size of like one of DSP's channels or whatever. But over time, 15 years of like aggregate metrics, DSP is the top 1% of YouTube. And I think we lose sight of that. And the fact that I had to be like reminded of it is kind of shocking, Yeah, dude, my highest concurrence on a Hitman stream, and this is back when I was a shill, and IO Interactive sent me an early release code of Hitman Freelancer, like a month before it came out or whatever. So I was playing Freelancer like almost every day on my Logan K channel. And that was a hot new, like, in beta release. And I got 20 concurrents on a stream. And I was like fucking walking on air. And I was so happy to get 20 concurrents. And he complains when 400 people don't show up.
This seems impossible. Like, they fucked the game up, right? Unless you plan ahead for this and know it's coming, and you have the right weapons for it, like, what exactly do they expect me to do to kill these bats?
He's beaten this game before.
I fired and it hit me anyway. This game is shit. Are you kidding me?
So actually, like, to be fair, I wasn't a shill. I am a Hitman shill, whether or not IO sends me early release shit or not. But because I'll tell everybody they should be playing Hitman. Every time I play a game besides Hitman, I'd rather be playing Hitman. Truth be told. But, like, it was great to be able to play shit early. And that's the kind of shit Phil should be doing. Phil could get early codes if he really hustled and worked at it. Like, there's a world where he could get beta codes or whatever.
Shotgun blast. Yeah, look.
Yeah, look at this.
Now.
So he soft-locked himself twice then. He did in the monkey room, but he's out of the monkey room, obviously.
Oh, that's very useful. He's right in front of me, and the flame rounds pass through him. Oh.
You think so, Game Master? I don't know about that. Well, yeah, his chat handheld him, obviously. Yeah, that's true. Cause like I love Hitman, and Lefty loves Hitman too. But I'm a lunatic. I bought Hitman 4 times on like 4 different stores and platforms as a lunatic. I bought it on PS4, Steam, Epic, and then I rebought a bunch of the different like flavors of the game. I have the collector's steelbook, like the disc, because I was afraid it was going to go away forever. So I wanted it. I wanted a DVD copy.
We've had this ongoing issue with PayPal. I just want to be sure no one's.
Yeah, dude, nutsack. I apply for betas all the fucking time.
So,
like, if you put yourself on mailing lists for indie devs, you can get codes. I have to figure out if the beta's if the beta's still on, but I apparently got sent a code for Once Human, that like Death Stranding type style game where it's like a colony builder survival game, and it looks cool. I apparently got a code for that I never redeemed, so I have to see if that is still on the table.
Bats just appear and swoop in at an insanely low frame rate and just hit you.
No,
no,
that Steelbook copy of Hitman for the PC is mine. It's technically a Steam copy, but it's on disc. It's cool. I have to find it. I have it in storage somewhere.
This is trash.
The game is so fucking broken. It's ridiculous. Unfair.
Well, this might be
so Treyan, I had to join.
What am I supposed to do? Do you think I'm
I had to join the developers Discord and do some stuff in there. I'll send you a few links. I'll send you a few links to see if. First, I have to see if they're still taking beta signups. They may not be. I have to see if the beta's still running. Apparently, they sent me a code like a week or two ago, and I completely missed it. The thing is, it ended up in my spam folder. Gmail assumed it was spam, so I never redeemed it because it just went straight to spam.
How did that miss? I can't make her aim for it. The game has to make her aim. Look, I'm firing and it's ignoring the shots as if I'm not firing on the boss.
Dude, just honestly, this is gonna sound weird, but like sign up for more developer newsletters. Like, I signed up for all of IO's bullshit, so I get to occasionally play like early Hitman builds and stuff. And it just when you see developers handing out beta keys, just sign up. Phil, why is it that us fucking normies do that and we like routinely get beta keys? Phil should be doing that. Do you think an indie dev would love just the virality of like DSP playing their fucking game? Probably yes. Because they know that he'd play it badly and some TikToker would clip it and put it on TikTok. DSP should actually be applying for beta codes, like real talk.
Change my mind. I think this might be the worst Resident Evil. I mean, I have to play 3 again because I've only played 3 once, but this is pretty damn bad. Then again, I mean, you guys did tell me to play on hard.
You guys wanted this.
So,
remember?
Dealing with that.
You guys wanted this.
Fired.
Yeah, so I've never played RE0. The only Resident Evil games I played are 4 and 5.
This is complete
garbage. But this does look like a legitimate pain in the ass.
In the game, I've gotten everything. There's no other healing in the game. I've gotten everything. This is the problem with this game on hard. It's trash.
You chose this, Phil.
They're all tanks. They take all your health.
Yeah, I think after we're done with this, I'll call it. I don't have much more to say other than
I did nothing correct.
Watching one of the upscale videos and this.
Now the bats hit.
I will be editing Hitman live on Saturday. I'm probably going to do it Saturday morning. I finally have the assets ready to edit the first 2 episodes of Hitman, so we're going to do a live edit. Going forward, I'm going to make them members only, but I'm going to make this one public to entice, hopefully, some of you to get memberships. Yeah, I'm going to do a live edit stream of the first 2 episodes of Hitman Season 2 that Lefty and I recorded.
This is ludicrously bad.
I have been keeping, Mr. Casanova, I've been keeping a close eye on that. I don't know any more than you. I've signed up for all their shit. I have opted into everything. And nothing, not a peep. But honestly, if I do hear something, I'll probably talk about it because I love that team.
Close to being anything that anyone would ever want to play.
I've been delaying these Hitman edits because I've been very
You probably have to hit him with
I've been very obsessive and dare I say autistic about shining up a lot of our assets. Like I want our video recordings to look better because the thing that I have to deal with in this new season of Hitman is Phil has face cam. So I was messing around with video encoding settings for a long time to get an efficient video encode setting that would make it so that the file size wasn't giant, but I could still get crisp zooms on Phil's face. And I needed to find a different way to render our avatar our avatar voice visualizers, because the way I was doing it originally was very inefficient and it looked like dog shit. I actually in After Effects found a way to render our avatar visualizers in a more efficient way that looks a lot better. So I'm happy about
fired point blank, shot right into its body. And
that's what happens when you read and do research and you try things. Eventually, you can kind of find yourself coming across a more efficient way to do something that looks better.
He can just grab you, and that's the end of the fight. At any moment, he could just decide, I don't care about your gun. I'm just gonna...
Yeah, come on by, Pat, for sure. It's probably going to be Saturday morning. I want to start Saturday morning around 10 Eastern, US. Because I want to spend a few hours editing and then get you off to one of the restreams, probably.
It was working, and then all of a sudden...
And then everything going forward from Hitman Season 2 Episode 3 is going to be a members edit stream. But since we haven't really offered much to the members, so we're going to work on that. There's going to be more members content.
So that's genius too. Kill all the minions. Oh, the minions just respawn easily too.
You should turn off flame assist. Correct.
What was I supposed to do? I can't aim for the boss because the baby bats take up all your auto aim.
The baby bats. Watch out for the baby bats.
I can't aim for the boss. She aims for the wall. She aims for the door. She won't aim for the boss.
Won't aim for the boss. The boss.
Yeah, it sucks. The game has an auto aim mechanic that doesn't work. You can't lock on to the enemy you want. The game locks onto whatever.
It's probably a skill issue.
So once those baby bats come down, there's no way you can even accurately hit the boss anymore. The boss couldn't even get to me if it wanted. Every little bat hit me. The boss couldn't.
Well, then how do you
the small bats were taking up the airspace.
How do you contend with the bats then? Like there's a way, right? There's a way to deal with the bats, and he's not doing it, right? Am I wrong? I've never played this game, so what the fuck do I know?
And you can't even run from the bats. They hit you anyway. Look, they literally follow you and hit you in the corner.
Bats frighten me. It's time my enemies share my dread. That line's pretty cringe, but I like it.
Rage quit. All right, there you go. Amazing.
There's the rage quit.
For an hour, guys, it's your call. Do you want to see me continue to try to beat this game or not?
Dude, if you don't want to play the game anymore, just drop it. You're the streamer.
I have to go all the way back.
Just move on.
With I'd have to go all the way back with Billy, redo all of the gameplay against those slug guys.
Rage quit. That's right, Repsy.
Do that entire puzzle and pass a giant area of monkeys just to have a chance to come back here and see if I'll have more health or ammo. Like, it's not gonna happen.
That is the first rage quit, isn't it?
So,
and we're only 9 days into the year. That's amazing.
Next week of this or not, I'll leave it up to you.
It is January 9th, 2024, and we already have a rage quit.
It might be 3 hours of me trying to beat this boss at this point. You know, it's pretty pathetic. What can you do?
So I want you guys all to remember, when he says pretty pathetic, he's not talking about himself. He's talking about the game design. I want you to keep that in mind, because some people may misinterpret this to think that like, pretty pathetic performance, but he's talking about the game. Because he's a loser who like doesn't take accountability for being a bad streamer.
It's badly done, really badly done. Again, I don't remember my first playthrough what I did. Chances are, I looked it up and knew this was coming and prepared for it, because that's what I used to do off stream with the camera, no face cam and shit like that. I would do that stuff, so that way I wouldn't get soft locked in games like this. Can you imagine if this was my first?
So like this is what he's saying is valid though. He's saying that like preparing for a stream or preparing for a playthrough would be done so in a way where he wouldn't get soft locked. That's fine. Do that. But also you can't do that but at the same time and say this is raw, authentic gameplay. He has to decide like what his priority is. Does he want to do the raw, authentic gameplay gimmick, or does he want to be a good, entertaining streamer? Because the way he's doing it, he can't have both. I'm going to confess, like when I stream, I prepare for streams. Like if I'm going to play a game, I'll read about the game and I'll try and understand where the hard parts are. To be honest, that's why I stream Hitman, because I know a lot about Hitman. It's a game I'm comfortable with, but I am streaming XCOM on my Logan K channel right now. And XCOM is a game I'm comfortable with, but I haven't played in years. And I'm making some pretty funny fucking mistakes because I'm just kind of letting the game take me.
First run ever in the game, and I told you guys that's it. I quit. We're never playing it again. How disappointed people.
Oh yeah, dude,
right?
Aura Master. He
That's
looked
right.
at so many guides in the early days, and he would talk about going to GameStop, buying the game and the strategy guide. Like he would just say like, oh yeah, I have the strategy guide for this too, and like that's fine, because sometimes to have an entertaining stream, you have to read about the game. Like I'm considering streaming Xenonauts on my Logan K channel whenever I'm done with XCOM. And I was talking to Lefty about it in DMs a while ago, and he told me, he's like, dude, make sure you watch videos and read guides if you play Xenonauts on stream, because that game will fuck you.
I did do that stuff behind the scenes back in the day to prevent this kind of issue with older games that were poorly designed. So, you know, it's up to you guys what you want to see. All right.
No,
but,
it's actually up to you, Phil.
Think about it.
You obviously
Those
don't
who
like this
were
game.
Here and did chill and support today.
Yeah, so much for playing games cold turkey. It's a good. To be honest, guys, I'm not interested in Street Fighter. I had Hate Army pulled up just to see. This. So actually, we're gonna watch this because I heard people talk about this, and I've been in a couple Discord threads today about it, but I want to hear it. I want to hear him say it. So this is a Hate Army clip about RTU getting bullied out of the vortex.
It's Hate Army, bro.
Hate Army.
Shout out to Hate.
Good vibes to
Shout out to
Hate.
Watch this, and then I'm calling it. I'm calling it a night.
Shout out to Hate.
Shout out for hate.
You've lost the fucking plot. But they don't get that. They don't understand that. It's their obsession with him stems beyond the humor. It's like, and some of them are fucking, you're gonna use the word again, you're retarded. He makes content that you make money off of, you numbnuts. Why would you? You're biting your own hand that feeds you. God, I wish I had seltzer here. I don't. However,
also, some of you guys might not know this. I was talking about it in Detractor Beam General. Rich is also 41 years old, also from Bridgeport, Connecticut. So think about that. Him and DSP were born same year, same city. They could be fraternal twins. Think about it.
oh, so we're at over 500 people. Hello, everybody. Rich of Review Tech USA. And by the way, this does not include every detractor. It doesn't. I've made that abundantly clear from the beginning. You're not all like this. 2D streams ain't like this. Snort Hogan, I know, made a video on me too, but that's okay. He's entitled to. I would be a giant pussy.
So this is what I don't like. He's saying that some detractors are good and some detractors bad. I don't like this. He can't call us all fucking retards and then say I left because of you and say some people are good. You can't stir up this kind of drama and then give some people a pass. I don't appreciate that. It's a very shall we say beta move, in my opinion, because it seems like the people he doesn't want to piss off are the bigger channels like Duty, because he's a cloud chaser. Rich is a cloud chaser, which is why he doesn't want to piss Duty off. Makes sense, but it's pretty obvious.
Being a hypocrite to say that I talk about shit about people every day. You know what I mean? Most of the detractors this does not even refer to. It's that subset of heavily obsessed weirdos is what I'm talking about. Like,
so who? Name one. Does he name one?
Like, you want to sniff a fart out of Phil's ass?
Name one. Name one. Name one heavily obsessed weirdo. Name one. You won't,
and
because you're chicken
describe
shit.
The flavor of it. While Cat's crying in a corner.
He doesn't even name one. This is what Phil does too. Notice Phil does the exact same thing when he says something like, "Oh, other content creators are not meaningful because they do this, this, and this." Name one name. Name one name. Is it me? Is it Lefty? Name one. Is it Snood? Is it Detractor Beam?
And don't get what I'm
Indrid?
saying twisted. You could make as many videos.
You know, Timothy, he might be referring to Fred, but Fred is irrelevant. Fred is irrelevant right now. You know what? He's probably referring to Fred more realistically. I actually like Timothy's line of thinking, but if he's referring to Fred in his head, then his data is stale. That's all I gotta say. His data is stale if he's thinking about Fred.
As you want to, you know my stance on that. But I'm going to show you something. Show you something here real quick. My soundboard, there's something weird about it. It's going to take a minute.
I'm not going to put it in a bottle and breastfeed it to you.
See if you notice something.
Try to relax your anus. Your shoulders.
Focus on your sexy, bro.
Okay, I'm not doing this.
These are birds. Well, I'll put the Oblivion music on for this. It'll add some texture. A little bit texture.
I am thoroughly tickled. Breastfeed it. Shooting ropes. Damn.
You know it, girl.
Nope, you're getting the two treatment.
Turn me on.
Conductor. I'm gonna come.
Donald Trump's telling the conductor he's gonna come.
Fuck this.
I don't know. I'm not picking up what I'm getting at here yet, but whatever.
What is up, ladies and gentlemen? I'm just
Correct, Ice Yamamoto.
Handjobs all around. Before I get angry.
Because what Rich doesn't want to do, and like, this is not a threat. This is just an inevitability. Rich doesn't want to get the DSP Vortex focused on him. He really doesn't. Because the DSP detractors are smart and dedicated and are willing to spend a lot of time on certain things. So they will, some people, not me, because I don't really care about Rich outside of this. Some people will focus on Rich and they will clown on him, and he already has his own problems. I don't think he wants more channels talking about him. I really don't think he wants more channels talking about him, because unlike, other people that are already fixated on him, this is a pretty smart and with it and like educated community. It would be stuff that he can't really talk his way out of. So I don't think he wants this.
Memology, you are not included in the people I was directing this towards either.
Spread your cheeks and just go to town.
Something's up.
No, Daddy, no.
My soundboard's fucked up.
Wow. In my hairy ass. In my hairy ass. In my hairy ass.
In my hairy ass.
In my hairy ass.
In my hairy ass.
In my hairy ass.
In my hairy ass.
All right.
Breasts.
I'm sorry.
Here.
You say I'm on the fucking...
Darkseid of Flow is one of the best DSP detractors. I could agree with that. Darkseid's good people. He makes music.
That was a horse.
Man's asses. Congratulations.
This is bad.
Of course, this stayed.
Some distractors are now saying Rich is a dent. Rich is factually a dent. Rich has given DSP money. He's given DSP a lot of money. He was a member. By definition, he's a dent. Rich is a dent. That's inescapable. Like, he's a dent. There is no way around it. Rich is a dent by everybody you ask and everybody you talk to. Like, get over it, dude.
Yeah, there's something wrong. Oh, wait, Phil's not on the soundboard anymore. Here is what I'm going to do. Until one of two things happen. I mean, I'm sure people will bring up something stupid in a super chat that Phil has done. Phil stuck his dick in an electrical socket by accident while he was waiting for shrimp, looking at his wall. And haha, that's funny, I'll talk about that, but I'm not going to have Phil dedicated streams, or I'm not going to watch Phil dedicated videos until one, the documentary comes out, or two, he bails, which will probably be what happens. He has surprised us before, but he's already saying and hinting like
I don't think Rich is going to stick to this. This'll be he'll be back on Phil in 2 weeks.
He said, "Oh, Keemstar's not involved. If he was involved, I would drop out." And he said, "I have to have final approval before it's released." Do you think anything about him that's damning he's going to allow it to be approved?
No, he doesn't continue supporting Phil, but the thing is, he's shown no remorse or like no evidence of like introspection or reform. Like people like, because like DJ Runo and Alfred are like the two that I tend to cite. Like both DJ Runo and Alfred have given, you know, not substantial amounts of money, but documented money to Phil. But they have shown to have come around in a way that is very deep, very kind of like elemental, in that like they get it, they understand. Rich, I don't think anything about Rich is sincere at all. I think if it were to benefit him financially, he would still give Phil money if we talked about it. He only stopped giving Phil money after the PC drama when he realized that it would be more beneficial for him not to tip Phil. If he had to tip Phil in order to get detractors to talk about him again, he would. That's the difference. That's absolutely the difference.
So, there we go.
Like, we have to be willing to accept that people can change and people can be, you know, a former DSP tipper and be okay. Rich is not one of those people. You do not get it twisted. Rich is not one of those people. And because he has given money to Phil, he was willing to give a PC to Phil, and he has not shown any sort of level of you know, let's say profound change mentally or emotionally about the situation. He's still a dent. Again, this is just my opinion, but I find it to be a sound one.
Final cut. Because here's what I want to see happen. I want to see, there's plenty of other stuff out there. There's so much. So much. Now, there is some mixed things on that. That is something, that is a loose end we will tie up. Allegedly, that was a purposeful troll video that the Dent made purposely bad. Which, okay, that is pretty interesting if they did that. Birds and breasts, thank you. Well, we'll see if the documentary or he cancels. One of the two things. I want to see it happen.
I don't think Phil's going to cancel.
If the documentary
I think he's in it.
Phil in the light that he should be in, meaning that it shows both the good.
If Mike keeps absolutely dick riding him in the funny way that he's currently doing it, Phil's in. He's not out. Mike is going to say whatever he needs to say to Phil to get him to finish this thing.
Like, all right, he showed the full scope. But if it ends up being a propaganda piece for Phil, you damn well know.
Oh, speaking of soundboard, part of what I'm going to do on Saturday morning is I'm gonna use at Meerkat's recommendation, I'm going to move over to Jingle Palette as the soundboard, and I'm going to make a soundboard again. So if you want to hang out on Saturday morning and see me build a soundboard and edit some Hitman videos, come on by, okay?
Like, nah, this isn't it, Chief. This is not it. So, look, man, at the end of the day, to the Phil detractors who think this, you don't get to dictate what anybody does with their money. You think whatever you want. And that time will come again, Keldo Head. Then Phil,
No, we don't get to dictate what people do with their money, but we can laugh at them for it. We can judge them for it, because realistically, we can't stop anybody from doing anything. But we can have a little fun. That's why we're here, right?
If Phil won't have say in the final cut, Phil won't do the documentary. He's not looking at this as a documentary. He's looking at this as a fucking... So, Keldo Head, there is many other things on this planet that are very interesting to talk about. I have many other takes to give. We'll be doing, like, Grand Theft Auto streams too soon. DL5, sorry, Jay will be here. We'll be doing plenty of things. I will be fucking a bear in Baldur's Gate 3, or something like that. Or the bear will be fucking me, who knows? And there's so many other...
Try to relax your anus.
I don't know, the internet is weird. Hate to interrupt. Maybe you can cover that Cyrax doc that Turkey Tom made. I have some stuff already lined up here. Not sure if you covered it yet, Tom or the other doc guy. Well, we'll talk about May 1st. Richie, I give 15 minutes on your DS. Also, it's not rehab. It ain't rehab. I'll still watch Phil shit on the side. But I want this documentary to be made. Also, give me a few five sound combo on the soundboard, sure.
Van Amber, sir, please. Look here! Look, listen! Man's asses!
I missed that one.
Oh, yeah.
It's not... The way he uses a soundboard's not even fun. It's not even fun. Meerkat has the best use of a soundboard of anybody I've ever seen. His timing is perfect. I want to make mine like his. That's why I'm going to use what he uses. I'm going to try anyway.
We did have a break from the snortex. So, again, once one of the two happens, the floodgates will be back open. I place bets that Phil will bail. Because this is, I mean, he may surprise us. He's surprised, like I said, but this is even a step further. This is like taking a deep dive behind closed doors. Something eventually is going to come up where Phil's like, no, I'm my family, snort. Anyway, time to move on from Phil and talk about an Antifa soldier.
All right. That's it for me, guys. Thank you for coming to the stream. Thank you for putting up with all of this. And thank you for giving me a pass on my new audio interface. I find it has a pretty warm tone to it. It's amazing. I forgot what a difference audio hardware makes, but God, this signal sounds warm as fuck. It's like velvet. I haven't changed anything. I haven't changed any of my OBS filters. I just plugged the mic into a new interface, and I think it sounds great. If you don't, too bad. That's the way it is. But yeah, that's it for me. Come by Saturday. I'm gonna schedule the stream probably tomorrow, but I'm going to do a soundboard stream / editing stream Saturday at around 10 a.m. Eastern time. So come on by if you want to see me build a soundboard and edit Hitman videos. But thank you, everybody, for coming out. And thank you, D-Dog, for the bombs. Thank you, Trayan, for renewing your membership. And thank you, Drew Jumpman Gillette, for the $5 super chat. We really appreciate it. Big ups, everybody. Big ups, all the members. And we'll see you next time. Bye.
Lost all my subscribers. I'm not monetized anymore. I shouldn't attack the boyfriend. I need my boyfriend. I know, pray when I see it. I've been a predator all my damn life. I'm built different.